Hello, good afternoon. My name is Gabriel. I'm 30 years old. I earned a bachelor's degree in industrial engineering here in Brazil. I live in São Paulo ever since I was born. And my professional experience, I am a transportation manager at Amazon. I currently manage a team with seven people. We currently manage the transportation management systems of Amazon. When I joined Amazon, I was an intern. I was supporting the carrier management here in Brazil. I stayed as a career manager for around 1 year and a half. During that moment, I was also responsible for launching, not only launching, but also expanding sellers in Brazil from transportation perspective. So I was responsible for not only managing the current carrier that we had at that moment, but also expanding new ones to new clusters and to new regions. And at that moment, I was able to reduce overall transportation costs by also helping to manage the carrier performance and also helping to create new metrics to establish good mechanisms to ensure that the performance was going to be constantly well done. After that, I got very interested on learning more about transportation management systems. Since Amazon is also a very data-driven company, and this is something that which is something that also matches my profile. So I wanted to get more experience and more expertise on learning about more of the transportation management system. And at that moment, I had a manager in Mexico. She was taking care of both countries, both Brazil and Mexico. She asked me if I was interested on taking this kind of role, and I accepted the challenge. So transportation management systems, which is unique at Amazon at that moment, was until today it's very complex to manage, to understand, to scale new programs, to scale the transportation network, and ever since then I've been in this role. But currently I am the manager for both Brazil and Mexico, and I have seven employees in my team. Currently, we're responsible for not only launching new programs, but also launching new products, understanding what are the technologies that the company is pursuing to try to make the network of transportation more scalable, more dynamic. We are also responsible for the maintenance of the transportation management system, so that we ensure that every single launch that we have is not only launched, but also is performing pretty well based on the operation, on the business needs and based on operations needs. During this time, I've been in constantly contact and meetings with supply chain teams as well. So it's not just about transportation management systems. We also need our team is also responsible or co-responsible for understanding both upstream and downstream systems from supply chain specifically, to understand how the transportation management systems can work effectively to match with the operation and business needs. And I think that's also why I think it would be interesting for me to be admitted to the GCLOG program. So I am a very practical person. I have a synesthetic profile. So and I think that when I apply to a course, I want to go deep on that. I would like the course to be more and more specific so that I can address my personal career. So from personal career perspective, I would like to be a supply chain leader, at the same time a very technical person. So I would like to understand more and more about the systems, more and more about network design, more and more about not only transportation but overall supply chain resources. And since I currently manage emerging countries such as Brazil, Mexico, and I would like to stay that way in future, I think this program is perfectly matching with my needs, and I expect to use all this knowledge, so all the methodologies, all the mechanisms, all the fundamentals from this program to apply to my current job. So I've been a leader starting this year, and I would like to be more and more of a leader with larger teams, but I also like to get more experience so that I can try to transfer this kind of knowledge to the entire team so that they can operate in excellence.